cool nights and hot days of early summer bring a heavy morning fog. The deer on the ground are as thick as the fog, as young button bucks practice their battles. And older bucks strut their new velvety racks. The dew is heavy and I'm soaking wet as I explore the area. With the low light and the fog this morning, it was difficult to take photographs, so I stuck to video as much as I could, but I got this buck peeking between the trees. Like the Tom Petty song, this doe was among the wild flowers. And I surprised a possum, but I only got video of its butt as it ran away from me, like trying to get a picture of a kid on Easter morning picking up eggs. Raccoons were out in the channel, washing their hands. At least that's what we all think it looks like. And another Easter morning baby raccoon butt. And then something was swimming. And it was a great big old beaver. It's got something in its mouth. I didn't know what it had. And I realized what it had was a baby. And baby beavers are also called kits, just like a fox. And this one was trundling this great big fat kit up to the road. They had to cross the road. And I guess, the mom beaver thought that was incredibly important, but this baby beaver did not want to cross that road. And his fat little body's tumbling all over the place. That's all she can do to carry this great big old fatty. Look at that. It's nice to see that I'm not the only parent whose kids don't listen all the time. For some reason, the baby beaver picks a rock up here and holds it in its mouth. You can see that there. Mom's taking a break after getting that bucket of lard up the hill. And here he goes end over end. He just does not want to cross that road. And like some of our kids, this beaver's actually going to win this battle. This little tyke here, he's not going to cross the road. He's just going to take off the other way. Mom gives up. She says to hell with it. I didn't get any photographs of this encounter. It was pretty dark, way too dark really for a photo with the beavers moving. I had to be at like, a 50th of a second to get a decent photo with the fog and the low light. That's what's so great about shooting video though on these newer cameras. The video light processors are amazing. And the baby beaver just takes off, headed back to the den all by itself. At some point, Mom must have crossed the road behind me because she wound up back on that side of the road, and she plays catch up. She finally catches up to the baby beaver and the kit and sees it safely in. As the fog slowly starts to lift, I encounter a bald eagle and a turkey vulture on the same tree. And lo and behold, it's Buttons, my favorite American mink from a few videos ago. Great big old snapping turtle surfaces out there on the water. And a painted bunting. Like a toddler with a box of crayons colored this thing. American avocet, all by itself out there. The sun, I got enough light now I can use my camera a little bit, for photos. But for the most part, on cloudy, poor weather days, I really like to take video. That grackle was attacking that heron, and that heron keeps catching some bluegill. That was a pretty good sized bluegill. I watched him catch 2 or 3 and just swallow them down whole, which that's gotta hurt going through their neck. I don't know if you've ever held a bluegill in your hand. No, you haven't? Well, they are pretty sharp. And great egrets perched in a tree. There was about 20 of them in these mostly dead trees across the road. As the day warmed up, they headed out, landed into the shallows, and started fishing. And you can see it's real cloudy and overcast, but nice thing about that is it's impossible to blow out your highlights. You just great time to practice video. I was working on getting the entire plunge there to catch the minnow, and I got it. And the wind picked up real big, such a cool day. The wildlife was out all day long. Saw a lot of deer. Of course, I was looking for fawns, but the only fawn that I got to see, I scared so close to my truck, he took off immediately and I wasn't able to get a great shot. But he ran out there in the field and joined Mama, and they took off. And then I saw a neat bird to see, a yellow-billed cuckoo. You don't get to see these too often, so that was absolutely great. I love the 6 white spots on their tails. And the wind was blowing so hard, I was at 1/4000th of a second for those photos. Giant snapping turtle greeted me on the road. I love turtles. And then I got to see this little box turtle playing peekaboo, and he had patched like a pirate. He had a leaf stuck to his eye there. That was really neat. That raccoon comes out, looks over his shoulder at me, and then, like prays for his next meal. Orchard orioles singing by the water's edge. A flycatcher posed for me. Water filled up with American white pelicans late on their journey north. And I ran into all the baby wood ducks. God, the place is crowded with baby wood ducks. 30 or 40 baby wood ducks running around there. This mama had, I think, 11 babies. And 4 of them were nice enough to give me a really pretty pose. Then I found a bald eagle again. A great way to end a day, listening to nature's call. And that's it. I really appreciate all my subscribers. I got my 100th subscriber the other day and sent him a message. Thank you very much, sir. Channel's growing, so please continue to like and subscribe. And hopefully we can get you guys some black bears in a couple of weeks. And I'll be working on a predator project all summer. And we'll be getting the floating hide back out again real soon. Thank you very much.